I get it cheap, and I pass the savings on to... Hang on.
Finish up your scheme. There's work to do.
It's about time.
My shit looks and smells better than...
Hey, got people saying focus on this music, you be next to blow. I guess so, but right now we need to get this dough. Rapper times craft, I'm the best of both. Just press the code. Now I'm in studio trying to perfect the flow. With Kovo and Hazard smoking something purple. Bare flavors in the air, blow me smoke out in circles. Came to shell the head, in and out like a turtle. Cause I'm always busy dropping off white like I'm Virgil. Now club wanna cage me like a gerbil, so I'm careful. If you ever bring me in, I'm never verbal, it's just no comment. So I ain't trying to catch a 10, don't mean a tiny bear, the mean it's in time, trapped in a pen. I got a bright future, and I can see it in the distance. That's why these levels in the booth I keep consistent. I bring presents to a tune, it means I'm gifted. That's why when I spit, I'm getting wrapping paper like it's Christmas.
I keep memories of the past, but only look towards the future. Don't play like that, stay active, always heading straight towards the moolah. I see enough people switch up, they ain't moving normal like they used to. I'd never show respect to a man that's only gangster on computer. Oh no, oh no. Back with a perfected flow, man said that I'm slacking out to let them know I'm caught up in this graft, they have to get the dough. I'm still the same me, but feeling like I'm getting old. So now I have to move a little more professional and really get involved. I got these rappers playing catch up. I'm on form, team of the week, I got me stats up. Late night driving till the pack's done. I had no kip, I'm thinking thank this is the last one, cause I'm done. Then I'm heading back to Gap, got myself a Cali pack, built myself an head and now I'm cabbage lad. Still I'm writing verses after verses, bros back to back. Got a couple EPs in the wigs, I'm trying to pattern lad. All the long hours, but it's worth it, cause now I realise I got the power and the papers. I remember we was always getting leggers off the jacks. Took that yellow van, I'll never let them get me in the back. I keep memories of the past, but only look towards the future. Don't play like that, stay active, always heading straight towards the moolah. I see enough people switch up, they ain't moving normal like they used to. I'd never show respect to a man that's only gangster on computer. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Where are you when I could do with the help? Any job I wanted done, I had to do it myself. Kept it on the DL, you don't know who you can tell. Oh no, these rats are always looking for a raise. We get bun up till I'm blazed. Every day money coming different ways. Fit this haze, then I'm coming off the stage. Need to get away, book the flight for a couple days. When I'm home, it's back to action. Now these customers are waiting.
It's not up for debate, I've got grub that needs plating. I save it like a waiter, cause this money needs making. It won't come, it needs chasing. So I'm up until it's late, seeing ponies with the flake while I'm ducking from the bacon. Simply when me plates, don't wanna pull me for detaining. Cuff me and restrain me, then book me in a station. Put me in a cage with a bunkie in a basin. But for being in jail, I've got a son that needs raising.
I keep memories of the past, but only look towards the future. We don't play like that, stay active, always heading straight towards the moolah. I see enough people switch up, they ain't moving normal like they used to. I'd never show respect to a man that's only gangster on computer. Oh no, oh no, no, no.
But this is where the Kellys took Angel. Jesus Christ, the poor fucker.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Everyone look for them. Stay in contact.
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I'm seeing. Fuck! What? The burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. Perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck! There's crates of innards here. What the bloody fuck? What the fuck did I take?
Just chill. You're paranoid.
Yo, one of them's looking over. Wait,
Where are you? Who's looking over?
the old incinerator, man. Oh, this is heavy.
Yo, mate. Hey. You there?
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the move then.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Grant. Just Grant.
All right, then. Come on out. I'm not going to cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you alright? He was about to carve you up like a Sunday roast.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hold on. You're Caitlin Lau. Police Inspector Caitlin Lau, right? We found your video logs. You went after Bloody Mary all by yourself. Very impressive.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
I wish I could say we did. A friend of ours disappeared from the EPC. The trail led here. To this abomination. I was saying some dark shit, but this...
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Tell you what, we can get you somewhere safe. Short term, no strings. In the meantime, I'll find Angel in your files. They sound important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Grant. After all this, DedSec will be having a closer look at Mary fucking Kelly. Could use all the help we can get.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And... thanks. For your help.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Well, I'll go out on a limb and guess that none of these people volunteered to be owners.
Human fucking excrement.
Fuck me. Look at these poor bastards. You can't tell one from the other. Bagley, any ideas?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
Fuck. There ain't no way we're letting the Kellys keep this up, yeah? Mary Kelly goes down for everyone she chopped up.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
It always has been.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Didn't think working with the feds was part of the dead tech lifestyle. But we gotta stop this Kelly twat, so we gotta do whatever it takes.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, I can't just decide what to do with these files in the field. Let's get everyone together.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Units, possible hostiles near your location. Move into the hostiles' location.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo.
No sign of the target. Over. Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Fool on my enemies.
Target is long
Fool on
gone.
my enemies.
Disengage.
Let the
Over
rain
and
fall
out.
on my enemies. Fool on my enemies.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies.
Never been down with a core face stuck in your pounds up. All the weight on my shoulders, boy, back up. Urban soldiers checking your clapped up, close casting eye eyes get wrapped up. Start a riot, this is your last time, stop, nigga, last one, stop, like I know that's why. Hand off my cash, acting like a rat cut, some fat cat, need a slap with a hot one. Walk fools out of Hyde Park, two in a boot ties on the sidewalk. 20 so big ego, when he walk, we bump and them leave him a line and truck. Don't treat me like we go hoop in the dark, muzzle me not cause I go hoop when I talk. I never stop till my crew on top when the tools on the clock and my hands on my clock.
Going up their manipulation, no more control of population. We are not full of your fake information. So we're taking over all the media stations. Rise to the top, eyes on the block. We're gonna get it back, we're gonna stop the corruption. Is stopping as we do, carving our way through. No me telling us you really have no clue. Greedy, are you feeling me? When we say we're gonna take you, are you ready to hang on a tree? You fruit or you fuckers, we are seed. And we're rising, centralizing. We don't need turns in the streets are rising. Coming back at you with a brand new tantalizing. Freedom, what to make this and fertilizing. Hitting their cause, spreading their laws. People in poverty dying on floor. They're in your houses, in your cars, in your devices, in your palms, in your mind, in your spirit. Anybody else here hitting the limit? Man's not happy, man's not flexing. Man, this city's got fucking depressing. I see checkpoints, I see fuzz, I see the rascals owning us, and that's not right. What are we working for? What are we talking for? Meant to be circling more, hands up ready to throw, breaking jaws and locked doors, breaking their spirit, breaking their mind, breaking their signals, breaking their signs. Let the anarchy reign. Now is the time. Time to be livid. Time to be vexed. Don't pull your punches and don't hold your breath. If you don't stand up, you might be next. It's time to choose glory or death.
Every year, more than 80,000 construction workers in England suffer from a work-related injury. More than 25% of all work-related fatalities happen in the building industry. Construction sites are dangerous places. With Ixotec's drones, we're automating safety in the construction industry. Saving time, saving money, saving lives. Put your trust in Ixotec.
Right, let's just get it in. Focus here.
They most left my mum and all that. They told me this one store was a crap.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Yeah, what are you saying? Yes, man, it was sick. Yeah, she was getting gas from. No, we left early, fam. It was like 11 or something.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stopkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
And those corrupt fucks took advantage of your good nature, Caitlin. So why are you giving them a chance to do it again?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
All citizens are advised to avoid city streets during high-risk hours.
London's a war zone! No mercenaries on our streets! You can't privatize human rights! Don't outsource our safety! We don't want a police state! London's a war zone!
Stop! Or it will hurt more. Control, I've got an 1154 here. Advice.
Stop!
The lamb for the slaughter. No moving for the scan.
Let's see what we find.
There's no problem, is there?
No problem. You may go.
Oh, that's a relief.
Play your part in reducing crime by reporting people you...
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
Them me say bad man hunt them. Me could do a YG, paddy bag them. Me no pay boy, do some tag them. Eh, hold them, yeah, have them. Newborn and play, get problem. The thing get crazy, I'm at them. Young shorty, me ready for them. So easy, me shabot them, ready for them. So I want in a them, and in a belly for them. Me say ready for the war, then ready for them. Who boots you up, how you another pretend. One corner, knock off your oxygen. Brawling bad man and an accident. And I see a dove cut and a accident. Which far? You stick it on your head, run up, which far? Yo, we around red, run up, which far? I eat that game, run up, which far? Them and them we are from.
Run up on me, blood, tell me what you were thinking. I don't know what type of rum you were drinking. More time on the block with the man them. Or we might link out on a quick thing. Come around here, you will end up a victim. Got trigger man with trigger man syndrome. In the end, don't lurking or blinking. Or you might get dipped on a quick thing, blood. Why you talking all of that crowd? Man chat shit there when I try spot. Chase man down, let me try man's log. Run up on who, what you think you're tough? Look at man start talking, you're too laugh. Everyone round here knows you're soft. So next time, know when you're up with off. Step back before your nose gets boss.
Run up, which far? You stick it on your head, run up, which far? Yo, we around red, run up, which far? I eat that game, run up, which far? Them and them need that friend, run up, which far? You stick it on your head, run up, which far? Yo, we around red, run up, which far? I eat that game, run up, which far? Them and them waste man friend.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
That thing's gonna hurt someone.
problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off-book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind-fucker.
At least she never managed to chip you. Fuck me, living with a gun in your head every day, all day. I'd rather go out fighting.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
What you done to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
So that's what Mary's microchip is. Step out of line and you're dead meat.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What have we got, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has two leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Got a few options then.
I've marked both on your optic. There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
This is not good.
Fuck me, they're out cold.
Please, someone call 999.
Hey, what happened? Wake up!
Are you okay? What can I do? Ambulance! Phone 999!
Requesting rape kit equipped EMU
Someone,
to
are
location.
you okay?
Oh my God.
What the hell's happening?
No, that is it. Oh, now we're talking. Nicely done.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
We're going to confront the CEO of a private military company in charge of securing London. Can't fucking wait. I hope he got more of a plan than kicking his front door in.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we could find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Turn my beat up, girl, I'm leaving and you know I'm evil, yeah. So many years on the road, spread the gospel. Tipping bottles, putting shit up in my nostrils. I remember when they said that I was awful, but fuck them all, I burn them all down to charcoal. I don't chase the party, I chase paper. I pay for lunch, I don't pay for favors. Boy, this game could never phase us. We built to win cause that's how God made us. In the image of the pharaohs, respect the pendant. Swing around my neck like I won the pendant. Sitting on the mound like I'm Eddie Pettit. So don't fuck around, clown, this is how you get it. Cold world, we all trying to get a better piece. Let it squeeze from the Jeep with the leather seats. Chasing cheddar cheese like I'm Lebanese. You best believe, boy, it's Ebenezer. nigga only loyal as the last man.
This is a security announcement. Citizens are required to be prepared to present identification to Albion personnel.
The safety of the public is Albion's number one priority. Obeying Albion rules is safe.
All citizens are required to present their optics to Albion personnel upon request. Thank you for your compliance.
Yes, mate. Did you get that link I sent you?
Due to heightened criminal activity, pedestrians at night may be at risk.
Basically, still have to live for two. Serious. Mate, trust me. Fucking people.
Free country.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is suspicious timing, if you ask me.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation.
Calm down. They'll see what happens.
Carry your identification cards at all times. It is your duty to maintain order.
I just can't handle this right now. What's going on?
$1.5 billion passengers a year.
Across 450 kilometers of network.
25,000 cameras work with 3,500 new security barriers.
To protecting our 200 kilometers of tunnels.
But we're more than just stats.
We're reliable.
We're dependable.
We're safe.
London Underground. Getting people where they need to go since 1863. Safely.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's say hi then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Bruv is paranoid as.
To be fair... fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Grand.
Oh, God,
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
I'm seeing windows. Any thoughts, Bagley?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I'm on it.
Just made my day right there.
Now I wish we...
calm down, please. Right. Seriously, no, hold on. Yeah, I guess. No, listen.
Right, enough of this, you hear?
back, push back. Oh, that's your girl. Her wig's back. Then she started moving shy. I'll take you to the back. We'll eat breakfast in the sky. Tell them other man black. Tell them bye. She gave me side eye. Listen, babes, I'm actually a nice guy. She said, yeah, that's a good try. But if I text you and you got to reply, you might decline. Then I'll rewind. But you stay there. This is all fine. She started laughing.
Educate yourself.
This Hamish doesn't strike me as overly welcome, but he is good with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I'm on it.
Welcome to Clare and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
I can turn my brain off now.
trap to disarm. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
No. In fact, we're more like the opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Kill me if you've got to. But you've got to run, now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking me arse here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to kill us and had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Fuck. Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Jesus.
Teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
It's about time, yeah? Let's leg it.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Fuck you!
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem, and people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them, or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. I'll be inside with security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Living amongst London's homeless. Join GBB tonight for Hidden Homeless, the untold story of London's forgotten people.
Bro, that's full tight security, even for us. Gonna be hectic.
I like to help, fam, but...
Alright, you lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
And Cass is launching some new fucking project. Whatever it is, all of us are in big trouble. We have to do something, and this is all we got.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send me their info, yeah?
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Recruit an Albion wasteman. Sounds dumb as fuck.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
And it's reload time. Don't know your songs, but they know mine. That's why I got gigs just like Joe Grind. After the show, I'll be rolling mine. Don't care about the no smoking sign. They tried to steal my vision. This ain't a culture, it's my religion. God knows I don't wanna go prison. But if a man won't try me, trust me, listen. Me and my G's ain't scared of police. We don't listen. in and we don't care about your ism and schisms. Cause it's shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring, ring, pussy.
Your hench, mate. I think you got what it takes to save London.
Are you DedSec? Oh, thank God. I need your help.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
My friend has a rare blood disorder, and with the state of the NHS these days, he's no longer able to get proper treatment. So we went to one of Clan Kelly's doctors. I know, stupid, but we were desperate and we could afford it.
Keep talking.
The drugs worked. Too well, if anything. My friend is hooked, and now that quack is jacking up the price. I don't know how we're going to manage.
I'm sorry, Blood. But look, don't worry. We'll do whatever we gotta do to help your mate.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
You set to track him down, Bags?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Walk on the arc, sitting at the front just like Rosa Parks. Trust me, you don't want to see me get dark. Upset cause man are way up right now and the shit happened all so fast. I was in Paris, shut down Lark. New York, shut down Central Park. Talk about London, yo Frisco, where should I start? Walked in, spat 10, 16 bars and each and every one of them came from the heart. None of my lyrics are stolen. Go on then, that's my slogan. Wanna know how I did it with no label, no A-list songs, and I told them. Blood, I just shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring, ring, pussy, it's shut down. Fashion week and it's shut down. Went to the show, sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit and it's shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down. Yeah, I just shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring, ring, pussy, it's shut down. Fashion week and it's shut down. Went to the show, sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit and it's shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down.
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people that has made us strong. That is why at Albion, we believe in delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our citizens. For when it comes to the future, it's your safety that's our security.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
Your number plate must be visible and clean at all times.
Oh, I wish I had this ages ago.
Rubbish. Prick.
There's the laptop.
Hold up. Stop fighting back! I'm done with it. Hey, dipshit!
You afraid of spiders? Just fuck off!
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data.
Come on, this way!
I found them at warehouse when experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Fucking pathetic.
No moving for the scam.
Fuck off, Ben.
You need to learn some respect.
Glad I'm not that person. Let's better stay out of our own. Oh, what's that? I will rip off the head, then arrest you, then one of you dickheads will have to make an investigation.
Spread your fucking arms.
Fucking touch me!
Flying nonsense.
Overregulating it. You're overregulating.
overrating it. Overrating it. You're overrating it.
Yeah. What? Your crew think they murked us. Nah, bruv, made them think that on purpose. Burst through the universe, dropping illmatic verses, the one cheap chirper. Red blue collar workers, silver shadows, an army surplus. We be the Viking berserkers who swing from the rafters and burn down the churches. Whether it's bikinis or burkas, respect women cause women have birthed us. Mother nature deserved nurture, without her we wouldn't walk upon the earth's surface. Surf's up though I come from the tundra, strangled the lightning, stamped on the thunder. Quickening a boom of uncle, mongrels, telling you the world's not wonder.
Overrating it. Overrating it. You're overrating it. Yeah, like overrating it. Overrating it. You're overrating it.
Jigger me, as we predicted. Pushing 40 and still doing this shit. That takes the biscuit, but don't get it twisted. The kid mad gifted, spit a sick lyric for those who missed it. When he goes in, crowds go ballistic, innit? Well, in his mind anyway, that's where he lives most days, so it's okay. Trying to make a smooth getaway, catch up on Huxley, Hergé and Hemingway. Stay conflicted, either lost faith.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Got it.
Hang on. Now what are you gonna deal with that? Get real.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Hey, I need backup here.
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Bagley boy, think we can squeeze in a little vengeance thing?
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
I'm behind the wheel.
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Yeah, bring in backups.
Goose in the winter, keep my back warm. Told my little brother, keep my stack warm. Kill me with some rap corn. I'm a bigger hitter on a bigger platform. Now we do the jiggle walk. Reminisce about the spinners that might hit a ball. Salami with that Twitter talk. I can't even hear you through these Brit Awards. Put my shades on. Hoodie up and send a prayer up to Trayvon. They're trying to figure how a nigga put his name on. And how a nigga did it with no chains on. I give you the keys to no stress. First you give God the praise and see him work. I can't never be on my knees, I'm too blessed. Cause anytime I make it rain or reimburse, then I let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo, fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies, yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies, Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies.
Never been down with a quarter, stocking your pounds up. All the weight on my shoulders, boy, back up. Robin soldiers, check on your clapped up. Close gas, till I get wrapped up. Start a riot, it's a jealous, can't stop. Legal as crime stop, like I know that's why I'm up my.
Yo, I took care of that shit, cars. Don't worry, the drugs are safe. Sending you info on where the truck is. You take care of your friend, yeah?
I'm in your debt.
Why don't you join DedSec? You know you wanna.
Consider me in.
Oh, sick. Good to have you, blood. DedSec's gonna be unstoppable now.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Fuck yes.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready. Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Push me and I'll put you into the front.